Here we are, Unit 4, Lesson 1. We're going to do a unit on exponents. So we're going to start with some exponent review. Make sure we all are using the same words. So some terms that go along with exponents are power, base, and exponent. The whole thing is called the power. The base is the big number, and the exponent is the small number. So the whole thing is the power, the exponent is the small number, and the base is the big number, what's being multiplied. So first job is to make sure we understand what an exponent means. So if I have an exponent, like 3 to the exponent 4, that means that I multiply 3 by itself 1, 2, 3, 4 times, because the exponent is 4. So that is expanded form. 3 times 3 times 3 times 3, 4 times. And 3 to the exponent 4 is the power form when it's written with an exponent. So if I have the power of negative 2 to the exponent 3, in expanded form, it's negative 2 times negative 2 times negative 2. 3 times you're multiplying negative 2. If I have the power y to the exponent 5, it works the same way as numbers. I would multiply y times y times y times y times y 5 times. Or vice versa, if I'm multiplying a times a times a times a times a times a 6 times, in power form it would be a to the exponent 6. So we can have a power or we can expand it. When we're evaluating, we have to remember we're evaluating what is standard form. We don't have to write it all out. We don't have to write out 2 times 2 times 2 times 2, but we have to understand that's what we're doing, not 2 times 4. So we have to understand that it's 2 times 2 times 2 times 2, which is 16. So we don't have to write it out in expanded form every time we evaluate. If we have negative 4 to the exponent 3, it's negative 4 times negative 4 times negative 4. So 3 negatives mean that my answer will be negative, and 4 times 4 times 4 is 64. So negative 4 to the exponent 3 is negative 64. If I have 4 times 2 to the exponent of 3, the exponent only goes with what's right in front of it, which is the 2. So it's 4 times 2 times 2 times 2. Only the 2 has the exponent 3. So it's 4 times the answer to the power, which is 2 times 2 is 4, times 2 is 8. So I have 4 times 8, which is 32. Or if I have negative 6 squared, it means negative 6 times negative 6. 2 negatives will make a positive when you're multiplying, and 6 times 6 is 36. So a couple of things get a little tricky if you've got a fraction. 3 halves to the exponent 2 mean that you have 3 halves times 3 halves. Or you have 3 to the exponent 2 and you have 2 to the exponent 2. 3 to the exponent 2 and 2 to the exponent 2, which means 9 over 4. 3 times 3 is 9 and 2 times 2 is 4. So you square both the top and the bottom. So that's our quick little review of exponents. You need to try the questions number 1 and 2 on page 354.